Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reacting to a video Sunny V2's created, and it's the brutal 92% of decline of Jelly. So basically how Jelly fell off. 1.9 million views in 3 days is crazy. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but let's react to the video.
How did Jelly lose 92% of his audience in only 2 years? Did the content become repetitive, boring, and unremarkable? Did he become too focused on unimportant things outside of YouTube? Or was his decline the direct result of Jelly's highly successful trio eventually coming to an end? We're going to provide a step-by-step explanation for why Jelly's channel hasn't been doing so well, which is most easily understood if we discuss how he became successful in the first place. When Jelly created his
I think that at some point he should have switched up his content a lot more and not do the same thing over and over again, because I was starting to do that. I was starting to do Minecraft over and over again for like a long period of time, and I noticed that my views went to go down, so now I'm doing reaction videos. So I'm going to put in some Minecraft content, just, you know, not as much. I'm just going to collab with some people, hopefully. If you want to collab, and contact me, please, because I need video ideas. No, I'm playing. But yeah, I'll collab with anyone, really, as long as you're a YouTuber. Like, you could have one sub, and I'll collab with you, know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, 1.8 million views is crazy.
His first video on the 3rd of June 2014. He had already been making videos
That's his first video?
for around 3 years on 2 prior channels, and as a result,
Okay, that makes a lot more sense.
he had already built up some fairly significant skills. For example, Jelly clearly understood the basics of branding, with almost every thumbnail featuring a clear element of green, which also helped Jelly to release his first line of merch only 3 months after beginning the channel. However, the point at which things began to get serious was when Jelly became 1/3 of what came to be known as the Robust Trio. In the beginning of the group, the only 2 significant members were Jelly and Quebblecop, who had already created a couple of viral uploads.
It's me and Jelly, and we were playing on, like, this is crazy viral video. 14 million views.
Quebblecop then explained that he and Jelly realized that they could go viral by simply having a fun time together, which became significantly easier after the
This right here cannot happen to anyone. Your content has to be either funny, entertaining, or you're just insanely good at the game. And they just made the best, like, you know, they connected.
two announced that they were moving into a house together.
Me and Jordy are checking out a place.
That's always a bad move. That's literally always a bad move. I haven't seen one, like, content creators, like, actually live together and sustain it and keep the view count and actually love what they're doing. It always goes wrong, trust me.
This is the place where me and Jordy are hopefully gonna live.
And while Jelly and Quebblecop were already getting insane views as a duo, it will be after adding a 3rd member that things began to get crazy. Slogo Man, or Slogo, appeared on Jelly's channel for the first time in a video titled Sailing with Monster Trucks, and after this video received an above average view count, Slogo became a regular part of the group. Since they played GTA 5 more than any other game, they'd collaborate and grow together in almost every single video.
With Josh there was a much better chemistry. Jordy is always the one who's probably the best at the game. Josh is always
Bro, look at these views, bro. That's crazy.
the annoying one, and I'm always the one that rage quits. And I feel like that's a good chemistry. It works very well.
Which resulted in Jelly reaching 1 million subscribers only 12 months after creating his channel.
What? Oh man, I'm doing something wrong.
I saw it! I saw it, baby!
Meanwhile, Jelly, Quebblecop, and Slogo were becoming closer and closer friends every single day.
And in the meantime, just having banter, just roasting each other, and we were very close friends. Like, we spoke to each other every day, you know, we were there for each other every day. We knew everything about each other. It was just so much flippin' fun.
With the fun nature of the content helping them to innovate into making real-life videos.
We can do videos together in real life, and people like that even more. This one is 23.5
Bro, what?
million views.
As mentioned by Quebblecop, some of their real-life videos performed unbelievably well, such as this simple 5-minute Q&A on Slogo's channel.
I bet you that video right there took it like at least an hour, like highest amount an hour to make, and then what? I mean, to editing probably took a lot longer, but still, 17 million is crazy.
Which to this day has received over 17 million views. Over on Jelly's channel, almost every vlog he'd post was equally popular.
That's crazy.
And as a result, Jelly passed 5 million subscribers only a year after hitting 1 million. By 2019, Jelly was gaining well over 200 million views every single month, helping him to receive his diamond play button and purchase a $6.5 million property in Monaco. However, while it was clear that Jelly was in a better spot than ever, 2019 would also mark the point at which the Robust Trio began to fall apart. While Jelly and Slogo continued to collaborate on numerous different gaming videos, Kwebbelkop instead began to focus on reaction content and therefore began to appear in fewer
Oh no. Oh no. That's what I'm doing right now. Oh no.
and fewer of Jelly's videos. The robust trio was dissolving in front of everybody's eyes, but it didn't actually have all that much of an impact on Jelly's views, which if anything only continued to grow after Kwebbelkop left. By taking a quick look over Jelly's content at the time, we can see that he still had an abundance of different games to play. He was constantly innovating with new ideas, titles, and thumbnails. Plus, in January 2020, Robust became a trio once again after Kwebbelkop was replaced by a YouTuber named Craner, who had the most subscribed channel in all of Denmark. 3 months after Craner joined, Jelly was able to achieve his highest monthly view count ever at 511 million in May 2020. However, you don't have to be an expert in data analytics to see that after May 2020, something began to go horribly wrong. Now, we should begin by stating that there was unavoidably going to be some kind of decline from his 500 million view high point, as almost every gaming YouTuber was going through this same early 2000s.
Bro, my man was higher than Laserbeam at one point. That's, man. Oh, CyberPK is getting pretty. Oh, wait, no, the lower, that says 100 million. Yeah, okay, never mind.
20 viewership surge as a direct result of the pandemic. So if we ignore these views which had come about from people simply being at home, the real decline of Jelly began in early 2021. To cut Jelly some further slack, we should also highlight that Minecraft, Among Us, and GTA 5, the three main games that—
Bro, Among Us and Minecraft blew up so, Minecraft was already big, but the popularity just exploded by like 10 times, bro, on YouTube. It just like, bing, as soon as quarantine started, bing. I missed out so much. I was an idiot, bro. I was literally an idiot, not doing videos. I was just doing whatever a kid does, bro. I'm an idiot. I was like probably like 12, 13, because now I'm 15, but I was an idiot. I should have been posting on YouTube.
that he was making videos on at the time of his decline were well past their peak in popularity on YouTube, and therefore you could definitely make the argument that the first reason for Jelly's viewership decline was that people were simply getting bored of watching these games, which is a problem still faced by the gaming genre today. There haven't been any hugely popular game releases after Among Us in February 2021, which was basically the same month where Jelly's views began to decline. Therefore, the most popular games that Jelly can play are Roblox, Among Us, Minecraft, and GTA 5, all of which are years beyond their peak in popularity. Jelly has clearly noticed this problem himself, judging from one of his tweets reading, "Can GTA..."
He's gonna be waiting a couple years. he's gonna be waiting a little bit.
GTA 6 just be released already, with a possible motive for this being that Jelly is tired of playing the same old games on his channel. This might also provide an explanation for why Jelly's content has become a lot more repetitive and far less innovative. Back when his views were exploding in 2019, Jelly was pushing the absolute limits in terms of ideas, thumbnails, and titles, which, as mentioned previously, was aided by the abundance of different—
I mean, to be fair, there is a big difference between 5 million and then like a couple 100,000. But 100,000 views can still get you crazy amount of money, especially if you post one time every day and it gets a consistent of 100 or 200 views. That still adds up. Now I know he has an editor that he probably has to pay and a thumbnail. He has probably a whole bunch of people that he needs to pay, but still, that's quite a bit of money.
Popular games. These days, however, it feels as though Jelly isn't pushing these boundaries in the same kind of way. The ideas, thumbnails, and titles feel almost identical to where they were 3 years ago, but they're now being applied.
After I get done reacting to this video, I'm going to go to his channel, see how it's doing, and I'm going to look at my YouTube and see how my thumbnails changed from like 2-3 years ago, from now.
To less popular games. Then there's the problem of the content itself, which in all honesty just doesn't feel like there's that much effort going into it. Sure, the editing on each video is fantastic, but they give off the vibe that Jelly's just played some random game for 30 minutes, sent the footage off to his editor, and taken the rest of the day off.
Lucky man.
Now, I'm sure that this certainly isn't the case, but for some inexplicable reason, Jelly gives off the vibe that he isn't as committed to the content as he used to be, which is an absolute necessity for the growth of a channel. It's no coincidence that a creator like mrbeast is constantly going out of his way to reiterate that he wants to be doing YouTube for at least another decade. He's signaling to the audience that he's in it for the long run, and he knows that as soon as you stop committing to your YouTube channel, the audience will as well. Meanwhile, Jelly does the opposite to this by stating that he sees his own channel as being dead.
I'm not on this list. Where on this list do I belong? I'd consider myself pretty dead. Hey, I'd consider myself to be in the dead category as well, all right? I'll chill with you over there. there.
And to make things even harder for himself, Jelly makes it very obvious that he's distracted by unnecessary things from outside of his channel. Now, we're going to make a point that's somewhat similar to the one made in the Quebblecop video, being the foolishness behind sharing a luxury lifestyle to social media, although we're going to approach it from a slightly different angle, because if anything, it's worse in the case of Jelly, as he's so obviously distracted by ego-related purchases. In early 2021, during the same time period where his views began to decline rapidly, Jelly announced that he'd purchased a $10 million boat.
Bro, what? I didn't know. Bro, how much does YouTube pay YouTubers, bro? Bro, I knew they made like millions, but I didn't know they made enough to just buy a $10 million boat, bro. Like, he just casually does that?
The start of this summer, I actually ended up buying myself a nice boat.
In the very same video, Jelly
And how is that boat $10 million? I thought, okay, I'm not even gonna ask questions, honestly.
explains that he's also purchased a green Lamborghini Huracan
I also bought a Lamborghini
to go with his already existing Lamborghini Urus, and in September 2022, Jelly posted another video explaining that he's bought an abandoned mansion, which looked as though it
My man makes a lot of money, we could just say that. He makes a lot of money. I make nothing. I am doing this all for free and just because I love doing it, but he is making money, bro.
needed a fair bit of work and a lot of time away from being committed to YouTube.
It's a bit of a mess. I didn't make the mess, okay? I just bought it like this.
So why is this a problem?
I see so many business people get burned, and what they do is they start making some money and then their lifestyle just creeps and it grows into this massive hungry beast that they
Now, if I somehow grew on YouTube, got like hundreds of thousands of dollars, I definitely would not spend it on Lamborghini. 1, because I cannot even drive it because I'm 15. 2, because what's the point of it, bro? I would probably buy a better PC and I would probably actually get a webcam for reaction videos.
then consumes them. And what you've got to be very careful with is you can't let the byproducts of your thing distract you from your thing.
Yeah, for
This
real.
is a principle that
At least wait till you get 50 million subscribers or something. Jeez.
someone like mrbeast understands perfectly. He's always voicing his disdain for luxury and anything that removes the focus from the growth of his channel. On the other end of the spectrum, you have someone like Jelly, who seems to be searching for distractions, and it's clearly having an impact on his ability to produce top quality content. For example, in July 2022, Jelly uploaded a video titled "This Isn't Working Out," in which it explained that after many years, he was no longer able to produce 2 videos per day and was instead going to start releasing just 1.
Starting now, I am gonna quit posting 2 videos a day.
This was justified by Jelly stating that the quality of each video should increase,
Lowering the quantity should up the quality. At least that's my goal. If I can spend more time on a video, that video will turn out better.
although the quality didn't actually change much after posting this, meaning that Jelly was simply uploading half as often as before, with minimal change to the substance of the videos. Then there was the collapse of the robust trio, but for the second time. We mentioned earlier that Quebblecop, who had close to 15 million subscribers, left the trio in 2019, but was instead replaced by Denmark's most subscribed
Bro, if I could join a group and then leave and get 5 million views on that video, bro, I would do it. I would do it instantly. I would do it.
YouTuber called Craner.
Probably join
Craner
it back
continued
afterwards,
to play with
but
Jelly
still.
and Slogo for roughly 2 years. However, like Quebblecop, he also began to appear in fewer and fewer videos. In May of 2022, fans noticed that Jelly and Slogo had removed any mention of Craner in their video descriptions, leading everybody to believe that Craner had been kicked from the trio. Well, 4 months later, Craner would take to his YouTube community tab to make the following announcement. Too many theories out there about why I'm not recording with the guys anymore, and I thought although I always like to keep private, why not just address it so people don't get the wrong idea. Jelly and Josh are great people and I wish them the best. Last year and also somewhat into 2022 was the toughest time I've gone through. I lost my dad, came out of a long relationship with my ex-wife around the same time too. As most of you know, this resulted in me not recording for weeks or a month at a time. The guys were very understanding and sweet. However, no drama happened. I didn't use them to garner attention then leave. And for people saying I just use them for views, wouldn't it make a lot more sense to stay recording with 2 of the biggest creators on the platform? I think so. I wanted to change and I wanted to do my own thing for once.
W-man.
This post not only confirmed the end of the trio, which had made Jelly so successful in the first place, but it also felt like the death of innovation and authenticity on Jelly's channel. The robust trio represented a time when Jelly seemed passionate about making videos, as is highlighted in old comments such as, "I enjoyed it more when they were actually having fun, instead of just acting for family friendly." However, while this comment represents represents the tragic decline of a much-loved content creator, it simultaneously shows just how much of an impact these three legends had on the content creation sphere and the lives of millions.
Okay, so Jelly still gets, that was the end of the video by the way, but he still gets 100 to 300,000 views a video. That's a lot of money. 14 billion views is crazy, but let's go look at my channel. Okay, let's go all the way down to let's go down to 2 years. Well, we can already see this was 1 year ago. We don't gotta talk about that, guys. We don't gotta talk about that. Alright, so 2 years ago, I was just screenshotting and put in text right there and get rid of watermarks that were on the screen. And you can see that, yeah, they weren't very good. I even played Among Us at one point. 2 years ago, that's when it blew up. Didn't get no views because my thumbnails in video was bad. But let's go down to my thumbnails now. I think they're a lot better. Give me 1 more year, bro, and I think that would actually be good thumbnails because right now they're not the best. I actually have a skin in the Minecraft now, and I created it myself. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just built different. See, right here, it's just repetitive because I died twice in the same 3 weeks. So now that's over, and now I started this one right here. It's not doing pretty good. I don't know if I'll continue it, honestly. It depends if I actually enjoy the game or not. I might just continue to react and do random collabs. He's not a YouTuber, by the way. He just does music, and he wanted to play Minecraft. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and also subscribe, guys. Subscribe. Peace out, guys.